Hello, my name is Ekua Brew-Hammond, and I am the author of Blue, A History of the Color as Deep as the Sea and as Wide as the Sky. Thank you so much for the incredible honor of selecting Blue to the 2023-2024 Texas Bluebonnet Master List. Writing Blue took 3 cumulative years of research. I read, reread, and reread 3 books: The Rarest Blue by Baruch and Judy Sturman, Indigo by Catherine McKinley, and Color, A History of the Natural Palette by Victoria Finley. I also read a myriad of research papers that ran the gamut from the Indigo riots to the science of color to textile dyeing. There were so many interesting tidbits that I came across when I was researching Blue. But what initially lit up my imagination and started my obsession was learning about the Murex trunculus snail. It just blew my mind. The image of a snail being milked or crushed for a single drop of what wasn't even blue yet. A milky white or brownish yellow secretion that changed color when exposed to the sun. I mean, it was too fascinating not to explore more. My favorite color is actually green, which has its own incredibly fascinating history that I'd love to write a book about. When I started researching blue, I could not stop. I began researching all the colors in the spectrum. The process of writing Blue was iterative across what ended up being 3 years. Initially, after reading Baruch and Judy Sturman's The Rarest Blue and rereading Catherine McKinley's Indigo, I wrote a poem about the color and then just kind of put it away. But I couldn't get it out of my mind. So, learning about the history just totally transformed the way that I looked at the sky and the sea, the color, blue, and all the colors, really. So, I thought to myself, kids need to know about this. And so I wanted this poem to be a picture book. When I signed with my current agent, he gave me some notes that I ultimately used to create a new draft of the book. Once we sold Blue to Knopf, my editor had some notes which sent me back to the text. I made some more revisions when the book went through fact checking, and then a few updates to the text so it's flowed better with Daniel Minter's gorgeous illustrations. To young authors, I would say start with the question that's been splashing around in your brain, something you wonder about that you can't get out of your head. Then seek out the answer. Read books, ask family and friends and teachers and experts what they know about the topic, and then write what you find. When you reach the stage where you're writing, focus on the things you've discovered that most animated your imagination. Chances are your readers will connect with those things too. Specifically, when it comes to writing for children, know your target age group. If you're writing for second and third graders, for example, look up their school vocabulary lists to choose words that are most familiar to them. And remember, your reader includes your illustrator if you're not an illustrator yourself. So create phrases and highlight details that inspire images. Once again, I want to thank you so much for this incredible recognition of Blue. Happy New Year.